Hi there, it's May here. In today's video, I really wanted to talk with you real quick about the manifestor anger. Oftentimes, when you discover your human design profile and that you find out that you are a manifestor, you either recognize immediately that your sign of non-self is anger. But sometimes you really don't recognize yourself at all because you've been conditioned so much in your life to not be angry, to not give into your emotions, that you keep all those in, and to a point that you don't even recognize that you're actually angry. And so recently I did a workshop, and there was this girl that discovered that she was a manifestor. And she told me, I don't feel angry, so I don't really resonate with that. And there are many layers to anger. Sometimes generators who have the non-self theme of frustration think that they are angry, but it's really not the same. For me, frustration is something that gets you worked up, you explode, and then it's over. The feeling is not staying. For me, anger is something that builds up really, really slowly and that fills up your whole being. This anger, this non-self theme of anger starts oftentimes with a little bit of annoyance. And normally it stays. And little by little, it builds up a little bit more annoyance, a little bit more annoyance. And oftentimes it happens with the same people. And a little bit more annoyance is added, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. And at some point, you feel it build up and it gets stuck in your throat. This anger is something that I get really ashamed about because it's so strong. And when it gets to this point where I can't contain it anymore, I get scared by it myself, and I really scare other people when I let it out. Because once it starts to flow out of me, there's no way of stopping it. It's like it goes out in strong, powerful waves. And this anger really just started with a slight annoyance. That's really how it starts, and it just continues building up. While when you compare it with frustration, frustration is really, you get annoyed, but you let it out immediately. It's just you do actions to get rid of it. It's really fast. And when I talk about it with generators to really recognize this, it's like it's just a burst of energy, it gets out and then it's gone. But when it comes to manifestors, it's something that stays on for a very long time. And the way I deal with that is by following my strategy. As a manifestor, we have to learn to inform about our likes and our dislikes. We have to learn to inform that we want to do something, because oftentimes people don't really know. I kind of assume that people will know how I'm feeling. I kind of assume that people will know what my intentions are, but that's never the case. And that's usually where the annoyance comes from. And so the more I start to explain myself, the more I start to inform them that I have the intention of doing certain things, this anger starts to dissipate. It's something that I had to learn because it's not easy. It's really not easy to inform people. Most of the time, it's because people are trying to tell me to do something that I don't want to do. And as a people pleaser, I already have a hard time saying, no, I don't want to do it. It's already hard for me. But then when the person starts asking, why don't you want to do it? But it's fun. You have to go do this. Really, honestly, try it out. And it really already gets on my nerves when they are closing in on my space and that I'm already trying to say no. But usually when I push through, when I inform further, hey, I really don't want to go because I need to have some time alone. Um, the reason why I'm getting more angry is because mentally I'm starting to give in when a person starts to push forward and say, hey, I really want you to come with me. I really insist on you coming with me. And when I stay true to myself and that I don't give in and that I say, you know, I really expect you, I really love you, and we can do something else afterwards, but I'm really going to skip this time. I'm not going to go with you. I feel the peace coming over me immediately. And it's really about informing and staying true to yourself. It's not just about informing other people, but it's also about informing yourself that you don't want something. You have to be honest with yourself as well. That's one thing that I do to get rid of this anger and this annoyance. The other thing that you have to do within your human design profile is really to follow your authority, is to really follow your gut feeling. Well, if you have a gut feeling as a generator, but as a manifester, I have a splenic authority, so I really follow my spleen, my splenic hits. If I really don't want to go out of the house, I really have to be honest with myself about it, and inform people about it. So those are the things that I do to get rid of this manifestor anger. The funny thing about this manifestor anger is that I oftentimes don't even notice that I'm angry. I oftentimes don't even notice that I'm annoyed. I'm so good at containing it. I'm so good at pushing it down that I don't even notice that I have it. So what I usually do is each day take some time to key in on myself, to tune in on myself, and just to be honest with myself. How am I feeling right now? And how am I feeling about the activities that I'm doing? Why am I not advancing in my projects and things like that? So I hope that you found this helpful. If you are a manifester and you have questions, please reach out to me. If you know a manifester, I hope that this helps you understanding them better. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.